Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a review and wear test on a new primer that I just discovered from Glamglow. This is the Supermatifying 6 Acid Clarifying Primer. It's supposed to prep, clarify, and prime the skin. I think it's really interesting when skincare brands come out with makeup products, especially primers, because I feel like they really know what they're doing when they are working on a formula with ingredients to really produce the best quality products. So I did purchase this at Sephora inside JCPenney, and I want to quickly look at my receipt. So this product does retail for $42, and then with tax it was $44.52. So let's go ahead and just kind of look at this instruction. It says that it instantly mattifies, minimizes the look of pores, and works to clarify skin with the Super 6 Acid Blend for an always sexy, never shiny, clear complexion. So let's go ahead and open this. And it comes like this, very pretty packaging. It's like a balm. Okay, so this kind of reminds me a little bit of like a solid consistency, like the Tatcha Silk Canvas. I like that it comes with this little spatula so I can scoop up the product as opposed to using my nails. So let's go ahead and scoop this. Oh, and it comes right off very easily. I thought it was gonna be a little bit of a harder consistency to like push out, but it looks very nice and ooh, it's like velvety. Okay, so I'm gonna apply this in the areas where I tend to get oily through the day. Ooh, it feels very refreshing. And it's not like thick and dry. You know how some consistencies are like very like clay-like? This actually feels really good. I like that because I feel like sometimes some mattifying primers can be very thick and then make the skin separate, and this isn't doing that whatsoever. So I'm glad I started off with a little bit of product to see kind of the consistency and the way that it would go onto the skin. And now that I have the kind of that knowledge, I can go back in with a little bit more. Yeah, like that. I just love how easily it scoops out. So I'm mainly targeting the areas where I tend to get the most oily. So definitely the nose area. I have to say immediately, like first impressions, just comparing it to like the side that doesn't have anything on, I feel like this side looks a little bit more perfected. Opposed to the side where we didn't use the product, I feel like it looks a little bit more like there's like more natural oil peeking through. As opposed to this, you can definitely tell that it's more smoothed out. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to foundation. Today for foundation, I'm going to be using my Beauty Creations foundation. This is the Flawless Day foundation. I mentioned this in a review and I really did enjoy this, so let's go ahead and use this again with the side where we went ahead and primed. And we're just gonna begin blending everything out. It's gripping onto the skin very easily, so I'm excited for that. And typically I don't like to apply primer all over the face. Like I only like to apply it in the areas where I get very oily, but this primer was so lightweight. So we have the foundation on this side, and like I mentioned, the one thing that I really did like is how easily it gripped onto the skin. It doesn't feel sticky at all. Like together they feel really good. And I feel like sometimes also primers can give foundations a little bit more pigmentation on the skin, which can definitely be a great thing for us, especially when it's more so of like a sheer foundation. Now this foundation does have great coverage, but it's looking really good on top. It's very nice, polished. And now I'm just gonna go and finish off this side really quick. I feel like more so for the mattifying part, the part where we're gonna really see how this does is through the wear test. But there wasn't a huge difference, but I do have to say that I did like the fact that I felt like the foundation went on very nice and smooth on the skin. Everywhere else, it looks really nice and everything looks in place and put together. I'm gonna also kind of give you guys my first initial thoughts, and then we can go ahead and start our wear test because that's where everything really begins. Right now it is 9:38 a.m. It's still really early to tell like a huge difference between me having the primer on this side and not having it on this side. So that's really what's about to take in full effect. But I do want to touch on some of the claims of this a little bit further. And I also do want to say, I feel like a lot of brands saw the success of the Tatcha Silk Canvas. So a lot of brands want to take that on. I feel like the second brand that did it was e.l.f. and they were very smart because they're so affordable that it kind of made Tatcha have a run for its money, because I mean, are you gonna spend $60 or are you gonna spend, what is it, $6? Like, it's a big difference. So now that Glamglow's doing it, it's really cool, but it's like, is it overplayed at this point? Especially because if you really think about it, everybody loves the e.l.f. putty primers, and now they came out with the luminous and the matte one. Like, are you gonna spend $6 on something that everybody's raving about? Or are you gonna go ahead and spend $42 on something that, you know, you could be using that money for something else? I do have to say though, I like the consistency of this Glamglow one. I feel like it's a very soft, velvety consistency that blends so easily into the skin, and also blends easily when you are kind of warming it up with your fingers. And you can wear this with or without makeup. So let's say you're a man who's looking for something to keep them nice and oil-free, but you still want to keep your skin, you know, away from all that pollutant, all that nasty stuff in the air. This can definitely help, and it also helps keep your skin nice and clear, and helps keep those pores to the minimum. So that's the cool aspect of this, as opposed to maybe like just the e.l.f. putty matte primer that strictly focuses on keeping the skin oil free. So what I'm gonna do now is do my wear test. I'm gonna do in natural lighting up close check-in so you guys can see the skin. Then I'm gonna do a check-in probably around 4 p.m. and then our last one at the very end of the day to give you guys my final thoughts and whether I think you should purchase this new Glow Super Mattifying Primer. So stay tuned because you won't wanna miss this. Hi guys, so I am back right now. It is 4 p.m. and as you guys can see, this is what the face looks like. This side right here is the side with the primer, and then this side right here is the side without the primer. To be honest, they both look very, very similar. Like, very similar. I feel like maybe there's a tiny bit more luminosity here, but not by much. Like, I feel like both sides look pretty on target, which is really interesting considering the fact that we have no primer on this side and we have a $44 primer on this side. So I mean, I don't know guys, let me know your thoughts, but that's pretty much about it. So I'm gonna go ahead, carry on, and I'll see you guys at the end of the day for my final check-in. Hey guys, so I am back right now. It is 7:36 p.m. and I'm ready to give you guys my final thoughts on the new Glamglow Super Mattifying Primer. As you guys can see, we are looking oily on both sides. It didn't really impress me, and as you guys can see, comparing it to a side that doesn't have any primer on, there's no big difference. So honestly guys, for me, I have to say that it is not worth it for $44. I would say that if it was keeping me more matte, then I would say maybe. But even so, I feel like there's so many products right now in the market that are much more affordable that keep your oil in control and are a little bit cheaper than this product. Now, I do have to say, I really like the fact that they do have a lot of good skincare benefits. I think for somebody that's looking for a product more so that they would wear alone, not with makeup or anything like that, maybe this would be good. I don't think it's a bad product, but I just don't think that for $44, it's something that you should be prioritizing at the top of your list. Those are pretty much all my thoughts. I want to hear what you guys think down below in the comment section. So let's go ahead and start a conversation. I always love interacting with you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new to my channel, hi, welcome. My name is Jessica, the Mexican Beauty, and I would love for you to become a member of my family here on YouTube because I wouldn't want you guys to miss my videos for the world. So go ahead and subscribe. While you're at it, make sure that you hit that notification bell so that you never miss a video because that's my dog. Because why would you, right? So that being said, I love you guys so much and I'll be seeing you guys very, very soon for a brand new video. Bye guys.